Hello, and welcome to another episode of Zero to Endgame series. As you can see, this is unexpectedly loud. As you can see, we are already level 77. I did again some leveling off camera, and I also did plenty of stuff. I did another Ley-Line Anomaly. I did just a little bit of crafting leveling, and I think today we are going to indeed push some leveling to 80 because we just need just a little bit to get unlocked and properly explore what the game has to offer once we reach level 80. And believe me, the real game starts once we hit level cap. In the meantime, I was leveling some leatherworking. I am right now level 30. I'm not going to randomly press things in hoping that I will get the thing unlocked. There is a guide online, there is a site that helps people leveling crafting. Leveling crafting is, in my opinion, good investment, long-term investment. So let's summarize what I did previously off camera. I was, except leveling, I was exploring the map a lot. So as you can see, I explored a little bit of Harati, a little bit of Kessex Hills. I haven't touched Brisbane wildlands, except this part I did incursion yesterday that happened here. I explored the whole Lion Search while I was editing a previous episode. I visited Blue Tide Coast because I wanted to reach both world boss location on this map, then another boss location on this map. Hold on, my dear NPCs, can you wait till I'm stop talking? Thank you. So the tech waddle. Plus, I wanted to reach the Mold Maelstrom for another destroyer, Mega Destroyer boss. I needed to unlock. Actually, I went through Holbrack, from Holbrack through the Richland Cliffs, through Timberline Falls to the Mount of Maelstrom, unlocking this waypoint. I think we're gonna see where the next Ley-Line Anomaly will appear, because it can appear either on Gendaran when we have almost all of the waypoints we good, or Iron Matches where you have almost also all of the waypoints, which we good, or Timberline Falls, which we need to explore a little bit more. Jesus. I appreciate those NPC talking, but come on. When I hear someone talking over me, my brain can't literally focus. So back to the topic, we have to do a little bit of exploring this map because anomaly can appear either in this area or this area or this area or somewhere this or this. So we have almost whole map to explore when it comes to weapons.
No,
oh my god,
we're within acceptable limits.
This is why I keep dialogue volumes most of the time muted. But I was also doing personal stories, so well, I kind of wanted to know what's up the story, since I did the personal story I think once or twice, but it was 10 years ago. We also earn almost 16 gold by just selling stuff. With our transaction history, we sold mostly plants. Mystic coin, we sold mystic coin twice. So you can see what exactly I sold. Yeah, mostly plants. A little bit of ores. A little bit of gems. Crafting materials, etc, etc. So what I wanted to say. Standard thing. Weeky. ET. Enter. And we see the Ley-Line Anomaly will appear indeed in TImberline Falls in 50 minutes. Sadly, our raptor is expired. We don't have a raptor. So as you can see here, instead of the spirit, I am using quickening Zephyr. It gives us super speed for 6 seconds every 20 seconds. Plus, I am constantly using the elite skill for another 12 seconds of swiftness. Plus, as you can see, I switched the greatsword for sword axe only because I think I dropped this one or I got from leveling, I don't remember. And I still use the longbow. Let's teleport here. We have a little bit of things to do. So when you want to level up quick, following this adventure guide is pretty good thing, because yesterday I think I finished one volume, I think volume 2, and I hit, like instantly, hit few levels at once. Are you okay? Um, I won't be able, I'm sorry. I wish. I wish. Okay. We unlocked most of the waypoints we would need. I think I will just go south to unlock this point. And then I'm gonna go back there, I think. What I also recommend for new players, after finishing the task, the herd quest, make sure you go to the merchant and look for items you haven't unlocked skins for. And make sure to buy the blue versions, because the blue version and green version, this is exact same skin, but this is cheaper, this is almost twice as expensive. And only for skin you don't need to buy things that are expensive. So also this mountain shield. But okay, there is okay. Okay, like those two, this is totally different shield. Alright. Make sure to sell junk. And with those you sadly cannot salvage, you cannot sell them to merchant back. You can safely discard them once you unlock the skin, but also if you really want to, you can just buy those and go to Lion's Heart and throw those skins to the Mystic Forge. But I think, in my opinion, it's a little bit too much hassle for something that you don't do constantly, you know? A level 79? As a free-to-play account, you obviously cannot buy food to give you this nice, let's say, +10 or 15% experience from kills because it's locked. But there is a one food I especially find useful. It's a strawberry ghost. You can use from level 25, so quite early in the game. It doesn't cost much. It lasts you 30 minutes. So this is something worth mentioning and worth remembering. Of course, this you will look like this after consuming, so you don't have to worry that your character is something's wrong. This is effect of this. Well, you ate strawberry ghost. There's something wrong with my connection today. Wow. As you can see, people already started to gather for the anomaly. And with that event we were doing previously, I reached level 80. So let's see what we have unlocked. Elite specialization. Not for us, we don't have DLCs, but yes. Fractals. Maybe we're gonna do fractals today or in the next episode. World vs. World PvP. Living World. Living World Season 1 I think should be... Yes. We can do Living World Season 1. Season 2 we have to buy it. But that's fine. And rights, obviously we won't touch rights yet. Also we have what? Yes, fractals. And we have unlocked Wizard's Vault. So when you first unlock Wizard's Vault, they ask you to choose what you want to do. If you are more of PvE player or PvP player or World vs. World player or all of them, you choose whatever you like. Because I am not PvP player, so I'm gonna uncheck this, and I don't do much on World vs. World, so I'm gonna uncheck this, and for now I have only daily and weekly from PvE. Sadly, this will reset. For daily it will reset tomorrow, but for weekly it will reset next week. So for now we have mixed, because the game defaultly think that we want to do everything. With weekly, because we were playing a lot, we have automatically completed few things. So 10 events, veteran players, and maybe we can identify gear, but I'm not sure, we don't have much. We have to start playing game even more. And special, we won't be able to do specials because they are tied with the newest DLC. But hey, this is great. Hello, beautiful people, Future Decade here. I hope you don't mind the scenery change, but that video I recorded is sadly outdated. Wizard's Vault got an update and there are some differences compared to the previous versions. Because of that, there was no reason to use the old video. So let's analyze what we have now. On the top section we have some skins, but they are locked behind Visions of Eternity, which is the newest DLC. So if you didn't purchase it, you won't be able to get those items. You don't have to worry. All of those and also previously available items can be found in the Legacy Rewards tab. You can purchase them here, but for a slightly increased price. From the Astral Rewards, some items are worth getting, some only if you really need them, and some, in my opinion, are a waste of tokens. First we have Legendary Weapon Started Key, set 10. As you could have guessed, until now we had already 10 kits that helped with crafting legendaries from Generation 1. This is a great deal even if you don't plan to craft any of them. Believe me, one day you might change your mind. For us, for now, it's locked behind the DLC. Wizard Ascended Armor Chest and Weapon Chest. For new players or those who don't want to be bothered with crafting, raids and strikes with fractals and other modes where there is a slight chance to get your ascended gear, it's a good deal. You won't be able to complete the whole set, but even half is good enough. Black Lion chest key was a pleasant surprise to see, so for me it's a good deal. Lesser Essence of Gold. It gives you 1% of your account gold gain from kills. It might not sound interesting, but after about 10 years of playing and 32,000 achievement points, my mine account accumulated about plus 100% gold find. So if it's not good now, it's a good investment for the future, especially now when the price dropped from 1000 to only 700 tokens. Transportation charges for me useless, especially when on my account I have plenty of legendary items. And here I don't have much fashion to do yet. So unless you are interested in changing your skins every week, I'd rather spend those points on buying something else. Revive orbs, useful in certain situations, especially where there's no other players to revive you or they don't bother to do it. Metabolic and utility primer, they increase the time of your nourishment and enrichment, such as this, up to 12 hours. Remember to use first primer and then your food. Unless you use some expensive food, I don't find buying it necessary. Also, even if you do use expensive food, it's easier to earn that gold than precious astral acclaim. Black Lion Salvage Kit, personally I use it a lot. I get plenty of exotic items on my account. Sometimes I don't really bother selling them, just salvage into materials. It's up to you. Upgrade Extractor, only if you need it. They extract sigils, runes and infusions from every item. Meanwhile, in the fractal lobby there is an item that will extract only infusions from every item. Only if you leveled up your fractal masteries. Black Lion Mastery coffer, I find it a waste of tokens, especially when I can just go do some events, earn this experience and some gold or materials by the way. I'd rather buy something else. Bag slot expansion, as a gemstore content, seeing it here was also a pleasant surprise. I will always say yes to more bags. Build storage expansion, I haven't found it useful, especially when we already have a couple of here there ready to store your builds, but it doesn't do more. I don't find this necessary. Build template expansion. We have unlocked already 3 of them, so honestly it's up to you. I have one character with 4 or 5 builds. For that also you would need more equipment templates, so it's your decision if you would need them or no. Mystic coins, bag of coins, and bag of laurels. Yes, yes, and yes. There is no debate here. Lucent crystals. I found it a bit weird to sit here, but I suppose it's maybe for players who wants to make legendary relic. For this account, I'd be also interested in getting it, so maybe then I will decide to buy. Oh, I would say only if you really need this. Tomes of Knowledge. If you're in a hurry or desperate to hit the level, then sure. You can get 1 tome from weekly and 1 tome per one level on world versus world. So it's up to you. Vision crystal, unless you need it for some crafting, I see no need to get it. Mystic clovers, I'd advise you to stock on them even if you don't plan to make legendaries. They are just too pricey to leave them here. Obsidian shards, waste of tokens, especially when you can buy it from Karma and other currency from other parts of Tyria. Wizards, box of crafting materials. I would say yes. We get all the materials from tier 1 to tier 6 of bones, scales, totems, dust, etc. Legendary Essence of Luck, I would say quick way to build up your account Magic Find. But personally, probably I would buy something else. So that was my personal opinion on Wizard's Vault. Now I'll get you back to the present decade. See ya! Also, we have the Masteries. With Masteries, we can actually get them, but we won't be able to use it. For example, if we finish this achievement, we get one mastery point. We won't be able to use it because we don't have this unlocked, but we earned this. So it's on the back, on the shelf, on the back, patiently waiting for us to get our first DLC. Of course, we don't have mount, so we need to run. With the Wizard's Vault, if you for some reason change your mind about how you want to do your daily, which is on PvE or PvP or War vs. World, you can always change the settings by clicking in this gear icon here, and you can set whatever you want to do. But changes will be done with the next refresh, so daily tomorrow and weekly next week. So my plan is go to Silver Waste, do some events, farm karma, like a lot of karma, because in ore we can buy exotic armor for karma, but every piece is quite expensive. I don't remember how much. Okay, actually I have slightly better idea. It will be good to unlock the ore, because I don't remember where exactly we can buy. Cursed Shore. Yeah, sure, let's go. So we have to go for all of those maps. Cursed Shore. And according to Wiki, we need 42,000 karma per piece. We can buy one piece. So let's unlock the place. Then we're going back to Silverways to play there and get as much karma as we can. we are here. Here's our karma, merchant, and we have berserkers set. Remember to buy correct wave, as the first one is heavy, second one is light, and third one, Rabicon, is for us. Those aren't berserkers stats, so we can skip them. And while we are here, let's use the opportunity to also get the hero point. And I think the best one to get is, yeah, I suppose coat. It's not the prettiest, but at least it will work. We can also change wardrobe for something prettier, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't find medium armor the most aesthetically pleasing. Okay, we got our first exotic piece of armor. So in short, this is triple trouble world boss. You need for this one 3 separate squads. One of them going here, one of them going, I think, somewhere here, and first one is going here, so probably I am in the squad that goes here. There will be 3 bosses, 3 worms in this map, and we would need to kill those in the same time. But also, there are a few, let's call it rules, that we, first of all, we need to listen to commander. Because commanders, they tell us what to do, when to do, to not fuck up our event. So commander usually gives plenty of instruction, so take your time and read.
Spirit should be impressed. Fury is mine. What I wouldn't give for a boat. Who am I kidding? I'd just sink it.
Wee! Oh, what I wanted to do before killing the anomaly. 20 hours. Let's say I reached level 80 in 18 hours.
Nothing can bring me down. An offense. Save yourself. Bring those powder kegs back here. I'll bet we can.
Closing the gap. No escape.
We heal as one. I like it. At last, that was all. But at least that proved I was right. Guess I'd better report back to my
30
brothers.
achievement points. And we have the other chest, so make sure you go back. Okay, so we are going to back to Lion Search because we have weapons to buy. And what weapons should we buy? Actually, it depends on what kind of build we gonna use. We are level 80, so we can look around online to get build, because this one I have already is, let's call it makeshift, let's call it temporary. So what we could do is to go online and, for example, check either meta battle, or there is other side, snow crows. They used to be only right builds, they used to do only right builds, but they decided they will expand how to buy weapons as a free to play. Uh, well, plenty of them are locked. First of all, we need to make sure we look for a ranger, exotic, and we don't want anything else that than a berserker stats. So power, precision, ferocity, and match my level, of course, but probably we care only about level 80 weapons. And let's see, because we those we're gonna buy are the pearl ones, but the first one are assassins. And luckily they aren't expensive, so we need a longbow, so we're gonna buy. And I want crates for this, because I get used to. Hooray, we bought those. Equip. Yes. Switch, equip. Yes. Alright, that was plenty for today. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you have some questions or feedback, you can leave them in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!